Okay, we're looking at here left-hand side, okay, and we can see a series of these little flat top. I don't think you can call them plateau. They're not big enough. I'm not sure what you call them. Not the one. No, that's not flat. Guys over here are flat top. Okay, but see, that's flat. Look right over here. Okay, we got rounded. Then look behind us. We got, that's almost 11,000. By the way, we drove that the other day and talked about that was the coolest drive of my life. That was Yellowstone's cool. That was cooler. Okay, so we go back there. Why are some of these things flat topped? Okay, now so my wife and I have a discussion, and we say, because God could. Now, okay, on one hand, that's a great answer. Okay, because God can. On the other hand, you go, okay, but the reason God can, so he says, let me show you what I can do. And so now we start going, okay, what's the intricacies behind? Why does it one come out flat, one come out rounded, just, oh, look at that whole series of flat over there, okay? And then just back there, you got the mountains. Okay, they're all really close to one another. Okay, so there is, if we start thinking of the intricacies of what's going on here, of just the difference between flat and little humped and mountains within this reasonably short distance. God just didn't go, it's there. He didn't do that. God made laws. These laws work, okay? And they work in such a way that he says, I want those forms, so I'm going to make the law this way, this way, this way, this way, those forms this way, okay? And you consider this idea that you go, okay, this is what God's doing on just making a ridge, okay? And there's so much more in our world that's going on that God is doing. Oh, I so got to get a picture of this. Okay, that God is doing, and God is doing all the time. Okay?
And he does all things well.
And he does all things well. Okay?
Isn't it beautiful, guys?
God is ridiculously stupendous. Okay, and this is just
look at that
this
pretty
is
little
just
farm.
the stinking mountains, okay? And so when we begin to consider what God's doing on everything, and it's just a mountain on one little small place, on one little dinky, indeed, pale blue dot, okay, which is a reference to Earth, in our whole universe. And God's tweaking this entire universe, orchestrates according to his command.
Amen.
And he has tweaked the entire universe, and then on that pale blue dot, there's 7 billion people, and he knows the hairs of every one of them. And that's the phraseology that Jesus used in that time to try to explain to them in operating in Montana now. That's the phraseology that Jesus used, which guys at that time would have understood. Today, if he was talking to the educated, imagine how he would describe, I know your entire nucleotide sequence and every one of your DNAs, and I know where every defect